Dr. Nerenberg's mind-body workout system.
Welcome, welcome, welcome. Distinguished guests, beautiful brothers and sisters. I'm delighted to see you again. I'm honored to be with you. It's a great privilege to be able to address you and see you. It's your being here that inspires me to speak, those of you in the room, those watching on DVD, and those listening on CD. The topic of today is quite an unusual one. I call a path of the wrong way and awakening our deeper selves. So what is the path of the wrong way? I'm going to go into that, but definitely when you go in the wrong way in life, there's definitely one of the things that goes with that is definitely suffering. You're going the wrong way, there's going to be some suffering, some turmoil, you're going to feel lost. And when we feel lost, there's some confusion. Every human being goes through that. And so when I talk about path of the wrong way and awakening our deeper selves, when we feel joy and we're at peace and in harmony, that's a beautiful thing. We appreciate the beauty. We thank God. We're just thankful. Our whole being resonates and sings a song of gratitude. That's natural. But of course, life will deliver its tribulations, either because we're on a path of the wrong way, momentarily or long term, or circumstances come to us. And it's through that suffering that a good deal of our humanity is established. And the idea, the goal is to draw power from the tribulations. I call it the law of tribulation. It actually becomes stronger. I will gain power from this tribulation. And I'm grateful. So we're on the path of that wrong way. And we go through these tribulations. That brings us to our humanity and brings us to a deeper sense of compassion for others, because having lived through it ourselves, what better education can there ever be to understand our fellow human beings than to have suffered as they suffer? It binds us, it glues us. It's part of the recognition of the oneness of humankind. I don't care what race, nationality, religion you are. If you live long enough, you will suffer. As a matter of fact, you forget your first suffering, which is the birth. Come out screaming, wah! You know, there's a cry. Begins with that. It's forgotten to the conscious mind, but it begins with suffering. It doesn't begin with a smile or a laugh. It begins with a cry. And then in life, we find our joys, but the sorrows are built in because of sickness and death. That's guaranteed. They say taxes and death are inevitable, but taxes you might be able to do something with and negotiate, but you can only postpone death, so at some point there will be grieving. Well, it's through this common suffering that we recognize that we're one, no matter who we are, where we are, how rich or poor, what nationality, race, or religion. What I'm going to do now is go to the path of the wrong way. And everybody, every human being has spent time on the wrong way. And there's proof. What you say about life today is definitely very different than what you said 10 years ago. The conclusions you've reached, the ideas you have about the good life are different today than they were 10 years ago. And I guarantee you, in 10 years from now, you'll be telling a different story about the good life or what it takes. So if our ideas keep changing, surely we must be on the path of the wrong way, although we're going to gain wisdom. We're going to gain power and strength, and we're going to have great enjoyment and delight while on that path, because there's no end to human potential and to growth. The idea of living to our destiny, which is to live to our highest potential, is never totally manifested because of the enormity of what we're capable of, that we're filled with gems of inestimable value of what will manifest within ourselves. Our wisdom grows, our knowledge grows, our experiences broaden us and connect us. To know another human being, isn't it true that you feel you know somebody better if you know the struggles that person has gone through? If all you see somebody laughing all the time and they're happy all the time, well, that's wonderful, you're happy for them and you laugh and you rejoice together. But isn't it true that you feel more connection when you know, well, this person's gone through this, they've gone through that as I have. They've shared that part of their lives. They've suffered. There's been illness, death, divorce, whatever that is. It makes us more connected.